The mortality rate is holding rock steady at 100%. It's been that way for thousands of years. You and I are both going to die. Even though it's going to get you at some point, how can you fight death? I'm Steve Goldring, the hormone pharmacist. I help patients and healthcare practitioners with easy-to-understand patient education resources. Most of those resources are about hormones and hormone optimization. We're going to get to those hormones in just a few minutes. I woke up this morning at 4:44 a.m. thinking about a framework for punching death in the face. In other words, improving Healthspan. What can men like you and me do to stay healthy all the way to the end of a long life? You could get hit by a bus, or die in a snowboarding accident, or get struck by lightning, but chances are way higher that you're going to die from one of the so-called four horsemen of chronic disease. Atherosclerotic cardiovascular disease, or ASCVD, also called heart disease and stroke, cancer, lots of different kinds of that, neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's, or metabolic disease, most commonly type 2 diabetes. The first steps you can take to fight death are all about insulin resistance. You can gain control of your fasting insulin and your fasting blood glucose in order to keep your hemoglobin A1C in check. Those are biomarkers. They're numbers that show whether you're insulin sensitive or insulin resistant. Set goals to have your fasting insulin at less than about 10 or so. Fasting blood glucose at around 90 or below. Hemoglobin A1C, that's a measure of your blood glucose over the past 3 months on average. Shoot for an A1C of 5.0 or less. If you can accomplish those 3 goals, you'll be insulin sensitive and you won't be headed toward type 2 diabetes. Not having type 2 diabetes makes you less likely to get Alzheimer's or heart disease. The first T in our fight death framework is thyroid. The thyroid gland pretty much orchestrates everything that happens throughout your whole body. Getting your thyroid levels optimized helps you maintain insulin sensitivity and live longer. The D in our fight death framework is vitamin D. Did you know that vitamin D is both a vitamin, duh, but it's also a hormone? 5,000 international units of vitamin D every day is super cheap and the dead simplest way to get started toward optimizing all your hormones. Trust me, if you haven't been taking vitamin D, you're probably low on it, but you might want to get tested anyway. The E in fight death is all about exercise. If there were only one thing you could do that makes the biggest difference in your health span, it's exercise. And I'm not talking about some kind of granny stroll, but something that actually gets your blood pumping. If you take a brisk walk after dinner, that's at least a start. That'll make a difference in your insulin resistance biomarkers. You'll want to work up to at least 30 minutes a day, 3 to 5 days a week, with some sort of resistance training or weight training, combined with cardio or what's called HIIT training, high intensity interval training. That's the best combination for health span and longevity. There's really zero disagreement that exercise is absolutely essential for living better longer. The A in fight death is about apolipoprotein B, or APOB for short. You've heard all about good cholesterol, bad cholesterol. There's a ton of controversy and opposing points of view, and it all gets very confusing. Doctors are just now beginning to realize that APOB, a part of your blood lipids, is a simple, reliable biomarker that directly correlates to your actual heart disease risk. The higher your APOB, the higher your heart risk. In general, you want to shoot to have an APOB somewhere below 90 or even better, below about 70. The T in fight death, at least for men, is testosterone. Testosterone is a crucial hormone for multiple reasons. Optimal testosterone levels improve your insulin sensitivity. They reduce visceral fat. That's fat inside your abdomen around your organs. Optimal testosterone makes you less likely to develop heart disease, as well as Alzheimer's and others of those chronic diseases. The last H in fight death is hormone optimization. That includes optimally low insulin levels, just right thyroid hormones, optimal vitamin D, and optimal testosterone. Hormone optimization is a key to living better, longer. Here's a recap of our fight death framework. Targeting your insulin less than 10, your fasting blood glucose around 90, hemoglobin A1C close to 5 or less if possible. Stay as far below 6 as you can because that's prediabetes. Thyroid optimization, vitamin D 5,000 units every day, exercise 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week with weights, HIIT, cardio. You'll want to target your total testosterone at about 1,000 and your free testosterone at around 24. Here's a couple of bonus Healthspan tips, including sleep. Optimal sleep is 7 to 8 hours every night. That helps with insulin resistance. It also has been shown to increase Healthspan. Inflammation. What you want to do is optimize your gut health. Reduce or eliminate inflammatory oils like seed oils, as well as sugar and gluten to help maintain that gut health. A healthy gut helps reduce overall body inflammation. Well, I know some hormone optimization specialists who might be able to help guide you as you fight death. Visit my website at simplehormones.com/referral and fill out my referral request form. I can't promise anything, but I'll see if I can find somebody near you. If this video has been helpful at all, click the like and subscribe buttons and be sure to ding that little bell to get notified anytime I post a new video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll look forward to talking to you again next time.